Green. Catch the Sunday games on 5 10-foot screens at the BetMGM Sports Zone at Borgata Beer Garden.
Your Friday get sure.
I think every time the phone rang and it was Green Bay, he was like, "Oh my, I can't believe they're doing this again." This is awesome.
All right, guys. Yeah, This is Eagles versus Giants, right? 22-21, right? I didn't do a video last night right after the game because I didn't know how I felt about that shit that I just watched. I went through points in the game where I really questioned the quarterback. I questioned the coach. At one point in the game, I was ready to all them motherfuckers just be fired. Like, whatever. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It's like, get rid of all of them, and then at some point, you find a way to win. All right, so we got the win, but I can't say I'm happy about this particular game whatsoever. You playing against the bum-ass New York Giants, right? Bum Giants, who won no games this year, or one game, whatever the case is with them. The Giants are an awful football team, and you really was down over one score with these dudes and 4 minutes left. Found a way to win the game, which is good, but honestly, you put yourself in that situation. Beginning of the game, we got control, right? Carson was actually playing well. Then all of a sudden, he decides at some point in that second quarter, I'm just going to be a dickhead. After that first good drive. After that, he just decides, you know what? I'm just going to throw the ball against my body right here. Third down. What? Why? You see, I'm hearing a lot of people, right, making excuses for Carson when it comes to that kind of stuff. They're saying, like, Doug Peterson is just not teaching him, that you can't do that. No one is saying anything to him. Yo, cut that shit out, man. Cut that out where nobody's saying nothing to him and all that kind of stuff. This boy is a 27-year-old quarterback who's been in the league for 5 years. I'm not in the NFL at all. And I know you can't just throw balls. When you throw balls against your body like that, with cornerbacks right there positioned, that shit can be intercepted, man. Bad things happen. Like, I know that. Like, you'll see Brett Favre and other little crazy dudes do that stuff once in a while, and they got faith in their arm, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't. Listen, man, that is like a bad shot in basketball, but it's elevated 1,000 times because you don't have as many possessions of football as you do in basketball, right? So that play, you can't excuse that right there, man. Like, I was ready for him to just be benched at that moment right there. You don't do that. And then he turned around, and that interception he threw in the end zone while he on his back foot, just throwing it to his left again. And you notice with Carson, when he throws the ball to the left, bad things tend to happen more than if he throws the ball to his right. That's one thing about him. He's way more accurate. But he backfooting, backpedaling, and he throws a ball to the left towards the end zone, which gets intercepted. The easiest part to intercept into double coverage. And you want to talk about Doug Peterson never told him he can't do that? Yo, then you have a retard at quarterback. And then that's not what you need. If he's that stupid that he doesn't know that you can't do that, then you got to consider, man. You got to consider some stuff. Now, Doug, you definitely not off the hook, man. What was you calling all night? These fourth downs that you're going for. For what? For what? Take the threes. Now, I get it. Your kicker trash. He missed a 29-yarder, so I don't know what we're going to do about that motherfucker. Like, he might have to go. You might have to replace Elliott. I'm missing a 52-yarder. I need you to make those in today's NFL. But a 29-yarder, dog, your job on the line. Like, Elliott better, for the next 9 games, he better, be hitting everything. He might not miss not one kick the rest of the year. Then that way he'll probably ensure his job. You missed your share. You need to be on point, cuz. But Doug wasn't good, man. He wasn't good at all. Now, I get it. You don't have Dallas Goedert, you don't have like Zach Ertz and guys like that you can count on in the end zone. But listen, man, you got the bull Fogum. You know he catch the ball. Design something for him down there. You had that one play where you did the rollout and the touchdown to Greg Ward, I believe it was, right? Run up, draw up something like that again. But all these Jones with Jalen Hurts, man, where you just trying to run with him and all that, like they know what you're going to do with him in there because that's all you do with him. You only pass the ball with him one time. It's like, what are you doing, Doug? God damn, you just, these guys, man, they just not thinking, man. That was not good. That was not good, man. The defense. See, my expectations for the defense aren't really high, right? We have a good front four. And the rest, y'all let Daniel Jones run for 80 yards on you in one run. Y'all let him get 80 yards. He didn't score because he retarded and he fell. That's why he didn't score. He fell. But y'all let this dude run 80 yards right up the middle. 80. Nobody couldn't get over there and get him. Just real quick. Just break whatever they're doing to get him. I don't know what I feel about the team at this point, honestly. We're getting some players back. That's good. Will players back help Doug call a better game? I hope so. Will players back help Carson play better? I don't know. I think Carson, when he has better talent, like getting Deshaun Jackson back might have led to why he did some of the dumb shit he did. I don't know what's wrong with him. But I'll never blame the players for that. I'm going to blame Carson for that. It's stupid. Some people think, all right, if Carson has Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, he has Rager, he has all these good players, then he's going to play stupid because he just thinks he has these guys. So what they need him to do is run out in the pocket. And all. If your quarterback is only good at running out in the pocket and doing bootlegs and all that, listen, that means he's not a good quarterback. A good quarterback has to be proficient from the pocket, and he can be great. He can be great in bootleg situations and when plays break down and he's running, but he has to be reasonably proficient from the pocket. You can't suck from the pocket and do other good stuff out on the edges and all that and be considered a good quarterback. It don't work that way. You have to at least be reasonably proficient from the pocket, which Carson, at times, I believe he can be, but it's not even really the arm and the ability, it's what's going on up here. Is he reading, first of all, his progressions quick enough? Or is he just going off of pre-snap reads and then just throwing the ball? Which I think he does. I think he does pre-snap read. Then he figures, all right, I'm going here with this quarterback, with this receiver because he should be open. And then he just eyeballs that guy, which leads to a lot of problems as well. Right? I need Carson to be sharp. And then we'll be cool. Does he have the ability? Sure. Am I going to put it all on the coaches? I know the coaches talk to him. I know he does. I know they do. Listen, y'all got to stop with all this bullshit with Doug Peterson. Don't say nothing to him. Bro, he's not Doug Peterson. What do you see? How do you know? You in the locker room? Are you there on practice? Are you out there? No, you're not. Right? All you know is Doug Peterson goes up there and gives the pre-game interview. He gives a post-game interview. He's never going to tell you what he says to Carson right then. He's never going to do that. And if he did, y'all kill him for that. So, y'all need to stop all that, man. That's that John Ritchie making excuses for the quarterback, and sometimes Ike Reese do that crap too. You so big on just let the Bronco buck or I'm going to defend Carson Wentz that everybody else can get it. And that type of stuff is retarded, man. Just sit back, don't have no favorites in particulars and all that, and judge the game and judge what happened. That's all. You know what I mean? Doug is messed up for stuff Doug did. Carson messed up for stuff Carson did. The defense messed up for stuff defense did. The line messed up for the stuff the line did. Now, if you were to give any excuse for everybody's play, especially Carson's, it would be the offensive line. The offensive line is in shambles, man. This joint is just fucked up. Like, it really is, man. Yesterday was awful. And then Doug, too, where Doug was going in, Doug was not like max protecting. Sometimes he doesn't max protect when he should, because the defense, man, they was bringing it. You can max protect and go with 3 wide receivers, man. Keep them tight ends back, because your tight ends aren't special anyway. You can keep them back. You can keep the running backs back and block, man. Chip away at them guys. There's different stuff like that, man, because he should expect blitzes. You know, you should expect blitzes in this situation, man. Guys ain't trying to run up and down the field with Hightower and Deshaun and all that kind of stuff. They just going to blitz, especially corny teams like the Giants, man. That John, man. So, of course, I'm happy we need a win, but I'm not happy with that win. You know what I mean? So, what I want to see now is consistent play. Consistent, good play, man. That's all. Once we get some consistency, I feel better about the team, man. I prefer win over loss, but to be joyous about it like it was some comeback Carson did and all that, I ain't. Fuck out of here, nigga. You shouldn't even been in that situation, man. You know what I mean? So with that, man, we got the Cowboys coming up next week, so we know this is the big week. I expect Alshon Jeffrey to be back. Deshaun Jackson got to find out what happened with him. I don't know if it's a high ankle sprain or something worse or whatever. I guess we find out today. Miles Sanders should be back. I don't know what's up with Dallas got a rigger. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of them. You know what I mean? And just go out there and handle Dallas, man. All right, I'm out.